Well, so Maxwell, apart from chieftaincy dispute, it appears that the chiefs also have a plea, and they've put that before the president. Issues about the Aburi Gardens deteriorating and how they would need investment into it. But we'll talk about that. But first, let's talk about what their response was to the president's plea on resolving chieftaincy disputes in the area.
The Bruhini who doubles as that is the caretaker of the Okapmans too. So he's the rightful person to call with respect to ensuring that he brings all parties together and ensure that peace reigns in the Okapman. So he accepted the challenge in good faith. The president also mentioned that he wants to ensure that before he exits office, all chieftaincy issues that have been able as traditional authority will come to an end. He mentioned the just ended settlement on the Gama chair S2, and then other chieftaincy issues within the country that he's been able to bring finality to it. So the Adontihene also accepted the challenge in good faith. He paid a courtesy call on the Okrapihene, whose instrument is being disputed by the Queen Mother of Okapmem. It's all part of strategies or meetings that gear towards bringing finality to the brouhaha surrounding the Okrapihene instrument and 8 gazettes. So the chiefs have accepted the call in good faith, and I've assured the president that they're going to try and bring finality to it. But prior to that, the Bruhini or Tumbo Jankwesi made a passionate appeal that the Aburi enclave is noted for the cultivation of pineapple, but because there is no processing factory or processing plant within the enclave, farmers are always short-changed. That people who come to buy their farm products mostly come from blue skies, and they don't give them best of price. So he appealed to the president to ensure that they put up a plant there, a processing plant that will process the pineapple that is being grown there as part of the One District, One Factory project. He also called on the president to take a look at the Aburi Gardens. According to the Aburi Gardens happen to be the seat of government for the Gorgeous Bay. That is where governance was being run from. He mentioned the historical antecedents of the Aburi Gardens and the fact that since the abolition of, or since the time that colonial masters left, little has been done to improve the Aburi Gardens. So he pleaded on the government to invest chunk of money into the gardens so that they can use it as a proper avenue for creating or mobilizing revenue for the state, and then also to ensure that they maintain the cultural and environmental heritage that the Aburi Garden is noted for. Meanwhile, the president in his response also mentioned that the Minister of Tourism and the Finance Minister has been in constant communication with regards to how to pump resources into the Aburi Garden. He assured the people of the Krapim that not too long ago he had a conversation with the Tourism Minister, who is very interested in the Aburi Gardens. And then also the Finance Minister have also agreed to incorporate or allocate funding for the development or redevelopment of the Aburi Garden in the November budget that is yet to be read in Parliament. So that assurance has been there. Presently, we are at the Okri District, where the president is commissioning the Okri District Assembly here. But unfortunately, it's been raining, but the chiefs and people are resolute there in the rain, waiting for the commissioning of the District Assembly. And the president will bring today's tour to an end.
Okay, well, so that's the situation in the eastern region. Maxwell Kudeko, so it appears that we are in Okri now, and you say that from Okri, the president is supposed to end his tour of the eastern region, or is heading elsewhere?
Well, the president ends today's tour in the Okri.
Okay. Unfortunately, I've lost Maxwell Kudeko. So today's tour ends in Okri, where the president is currently with his entourage touring the eastern region. We'll know what happens next after this tour of Okri.